medical risk assessment is part of the core skill set of medical professionals. We often say in medicine that 80% of diagnosis is history. So there's a lot of value that can actually be taken from a telephonic assessment. We try and understand the presenting signs and symptoms. We also take into account the patient's background medical history and any medications they might be taking. We take into account their travel history, not only where they're currently located, but where they've recently traveled to, and importantly, where they're next traveling to as well. We take all of that information together to make an informed risk assessment and provide the next steps to the individual. With today's technology and access to smartphones, we also have the capability to use telemedicine. And this is where we can actually obtain images and other diagnostic studies to be able to have a much clearer understanding of what's actually going on with the medical situation. We have an interface from one medical professional to another medical professional. For example, we could have one of our doctors in a clinic in a remote location liaising with a specialist, and we can review images like x-rays and actually discuss the patient's condition in real time and make an informed decision based on these results of the diagnostics. By allowing us to access remote specialist opinion, in certain circumstances we can avoid unnecessary procedures being done, ultimately saving money for the client. And in other situations, we can avoid unnecessary travel to access specialist care, especially if this can be done on a remote location. So the reassurance for a family who have been assigned to a foreign country with a foreign language, and often where the level of healthcare is substandard, is huge to be able to access this kind of service. And what we're able to do is to reassure our members by providing them with real-time contact with medical professionals who often can speak the same language that they can, who are often from the same cultural background. And more importantly, that reassurance of being able to link back to specialists in countries and regions where they're more comfortable. And we can do this without having to evacuate or move individuals, which has a significant cost benefit to our clients.